The first time I travelled outside my own country, I was kind of shocked to see that this place I had arrived at was real. It looked like the books and the movies I had seen, but it was so much larger, and it had its own unique smell too. That first city was Moscow in 1994. Many years later, in 2017, I arrived in New York for the first time. My experience of the skyscrapers of New York was a lot like that first foreign city, somehow familiar, very real, no longer abstract, and oh so much larger. From where we were staying on Madison Avenue, the Empire State Building kept popping out at you, here, there, everywhere. The Chrysler Building blew my mind when it first appeared in full view. It's not overrated, just stunning. I photographed it right away. It is beautiful, and along with the Empire State Building, star and the backbone of my latest exhibition. In the 1980s hit film Ghostbusters, the uniqueness of one of the city's Art Deco Gothic trim skyscrapers is central to the plot. Venkman says, "I guess they just don't make them like they used to, huh?" Stantz replies, "No, nobody ever made them like this." And yet for a while, for a few decades, they did make them like that. Iron beams with a skin of brick reaching ever upward, podiums with setbacks to allow the light to flow into the streets, and then massive tall towers topped out with whatever took your fancy, a pyramid, a Greek temple, a version of Venice's St. Mark's Campanile, gargoyles, column and frieze, or maybe something more in tune with the Jazz Age. An embossed skin of shining stainless steel, receding arches and triangles, a needle pointing up into the sky. If the cathedrals of old seemed to defy gravity, then what new wonder was this? The photographs in this show focus on the booming 1920s, the Art Deco age, the French Building, 30 Rockefeller Plaza, 70 Pine Street, the General Electric Building, the Channon, the Chrysler, and Empire State Building. The mosaic of small prints represents our time in the city. It had been a desire of mine to see these classics of 20th century architecture since my time as an art student. At last I had my chance. I was in New York for just over 2 weeks, but I was not there to photograph architecture. When the fantasy of photographing these iconic skyscrapers first awakened in me in the 1980s, my thoughts were crowded with film formats, tripods, and impossibly expensive cameras and lenses. I consider myself extremely fortunate to have had good weather, some spare time, and a terrific light zoom for my Fujifilm digital camera. The poster show on until the 4th of July 2025. Thanks to Nancy at Coral Coffee for the exhibition space and Vivian Shi for her support.